and welcome to Coffee Talk. It is Saturday, December the 14th, right at 7 o'clock in the evening. It's been a busy day, and this is Coffee Talk number 355. My last live stream was this past Sunday, so it has been 6 days. But here we are. It has been a long day. It has been a long day. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Joseph Moore, welcome, Joseph. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a good week. I was saying, this is my first live stream since last Sunday. And Uncle Al, Die Bullfrog 79, welcome. I finally got my 1,800 subscriber giveaway video out about 9 minutes or so. And I thought it came out pretty good. I didn't put any flab in it. There's no intakes, outtakes, or music or anything. I just covered what I was going to cover. I think it was pretty good. And congratulations to Lady Dark Gaming, who was the 1,800 subscriber winner. Belinda Country Living, welcome, Belinda. Everybody, please leave a like to support the channel. This is the first live stream I've done this week since Sunday. It was a very hectic week, very tiring week, and I didn't really feel like I had the gas to do it. You know, you start out in the morning and you say, oh, I'm going to do a live stream this evening. And then the day goes on and it's just draining your tank. And by the time I get off from work, 4:30, get home, 5-ish, I'm ready for something to eat and I want to lay down and rest. And I don't feel like doing a live stream. And I could basically force myself to do a live stream, but I don't know that the energy level or that what would be done, at least by me, would really be worthy of me doing a live stream, so I didn't. I did get out my unboxing of Uncle Al's gift box to me, his mail call. I got that out today. It's about 10 minutes long. I go through what all he sent me. Really nice stuff. I really like the old timer knife. Something on the order of what my father would have carried. He used to carry those folding knives. Pocket knives, we call them. Excuse me, a little tired. Margie, welcome, Margie. Appreciate you coming. Over where Margie is at, it's already the next day, so it's Sunday morning. They're 13 hours ahead of us. Thank you for coming, Margie. Please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to Margie, I encourage you to do so. She has an excellent channel. I think she has over 10,000 subscribers now. Her channel's really been growing. She puts out a lot of content. Very energetic young lady. 3 in the house, 3 likes. So, I'm often told by my mentor, stick to the script. Well, I really don't have a script. I have notes. I have some Post-its I write little notes down, stuff that I'd like to talk about if I can remember to do so. So I'll go through a few things this evening. And everybody, pardon me for yawning. I had a nice garden salad for supper. My daughter they had a bridal shower for my daughter. She looked very cute. She came in. Men don't go to the bridal shower, so she stopped by afterwards and came to see me, and she looked beautiful, really beautiful woman. And I said, I was looking at what she was wearing, and I said, your fiance is very lucky. He's going to be very happy with you. She's a gorgeous girl. So that happened today. Went to breakfast with a couple of friends of mine. It's been about a month since I've done that. A couple of retired friends of mine used to work with me at the district. We were talking about how the district was going, things were happening. 4 watching and 4 likes. So that's something. I have to go probably tomorrow after church. I gotta go to the mall, go to Dillard's, go to Penny's, go find a new suit. They want me to have a new gray suit. I've got suits, but they want me to get one that looks sort of like what the other people are going to be wearing. My daughter's wedding's this next Saturday, and I'm going to go to a box store and get a box suit. Yeah, I could go have a custom suit made. It'll take a while, probably run me $1,800 for first-rate, custom suit, tailored suit. That's what they're going now. They're very expensive. But no, I don't want to. I really don't want to. I don't have that big an ego that I've got to wear custom tailored clothes. However, I would point out that back in the day, all clothes were tailored. They didn't have manufacturing the way they do, the last 100 years or so. Everything was handmade and tailor made, and you would apprentice to do it. WD Glock and Roll. Welcome, WD Glock and Roll. How are you doing? So, my daughter's wedding will be this coming Saturday, and that'll be an all she hired a service, planning service, and the venue and everything's planned out. So that will be this next Saturday. Then she's going to go on an 8-day honeymoon cruise in the Caribbean with her new husband. 8 days, Caribbean cruise. Got to go to. They got to be Sunday. They got to be in Galveston, where the cruise is leaving from Galveston. They're very expensive. Every damn thing's expensive. Very expensive. Little Lone Prepper, welcome, Little Lone Prepper. Shookum Ranch, welcome, Shookum Ranch. Five in the house, 5, 6 likes. So, Mr. Whistle, welcome, Mr. Whistle. Thank you for coming. So, Little Lone Prepper, just to let you know, yours will be the next that I get out. We got the 1,800 subscriber giveaway out of the way, and I got the video unboxing Uncle Gal's gift box today. So the next order of my business is to get your Call it a Christmas box if you want. But I'll get your box out this next, and there'll be a video of that one. I like to shoot what's in it, and that'll be my next video. Idaho Garden Girl, welcome. Thank you for coming. And I appreciate the good wishes and the congratulations. As I snail pace along, my channel grows at the pace of a snail. Other people may be picking up 100, 200 subscribers a month right now. I think I had about 30 last month. And I'm not complaining, but I'm having fun at my own expense. This is just a slow process. So you've got these channels. I would look at some of these channels. They've got 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 subscribers, and they're not monetized. They're picking up subscribers like you wouldn't believe, but you got to have the watch hours, and it takes a while. Well, it can be done in a hurry if you're a big name, but it takes a while to get 4,000 watch hours. That's not something that you really do overnight. But more power to everybody. And truly congratulating people like my friend Dave in Georgia, Yoda. He keeps changing the name of his channel. And it's still Yoda, but it's something else. And he's over 3,000, so I think he's at 3,200, 3,300 subscribers right now. I mean, in the last 6 weeks or so, his channel's just blown up. He just blew past me. Used to be that I'd stay about 200 subscribers ahead of him as we were both growing. And then all of a sudden, he flipped the script, and he was staying about 200 subscribers ahead of me. And then about a month or so ago, he just blew up, and in the period of about a month, he picked up over 1,000 subscribers. And he's still going. He's still picking up subscribers. I was looking at Social Blade this evening. I follow certain channels, check up on them, and he's really blowing and going. Uncle Al is at 2,200 and 2,250 or 60. He's growing. Not the same rate that Dave is, but he's growing, and more power to him. He should probably already have 10,000 subscribers. The way puts out good material. Uncle Al is your guy for information, preparedness, old school, and I say that from the bottom of my heart. I really do, and I again appreciate the box he sent me. We send each other stuff, and we retaliate like heck. I sent the widow a box. So that all of a sudden I get a box back. I said, no, you can't do that. So then I sent her another box. I was like, trying to stay one up on somebody. So Lady Dark Gaming, I believe that's what her channel's called. Lady Dark Gaming was the 1,800 subscriber giveaway. Now it's on to 1,900. There will be a 1,900 subscriber giveaway. I'm sitting at about 1820 something, 1824, 1825. I drop one, I pick one up. I drop one, I pick one up. My channel grows in spurts. I mean, you might look at me today and I'm at 1825, and then 2 days from now I might be at 1850 or 1860, and that's just the way it is. I go without growing, or I grow very slow, and then there's a spurt for me, and I pick up 20, 30 new subscribers. I mean, in short order. It is what it is, I'm not out actively soliciting that. Mom of 4 boys. Welcome, Mom of 4 boys. But every so often I go and I look at somebody's channel, see how they're doing, and it's like, wow, you passed me. I was like 300-400 ahead of them, and now they're 200 or 300 ahead of me, and it's like, that's what happens when you're not growing. Supposed to snow next 4 days. Yes, winter is here. Um, we had to get down just about freezing overnight a couple of days back. A couple of days in a row. It was very low 30s. And that heats up to the 60s or 70s during the day, you know. So it was in the 60s today. I think it'll get down in the 50s tonight. It's not going to get that cold tonight. We get it in spurts. Looks like about 8 in the house and 8 or 9 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. So where I'm at, let's talk a little bit of channel update. No, I have not been putting out content the way YouTube would like me to. I'm not putting out a couple of videos a week. I think that's what they want. I think they want like at least 2 videos a week. And they want 6 shorts a day. Today I put out 2 shorts. Yesterday I put out a couple of shorts. I put out 2 to 3 shorts a day. They're usually food related, whatever I'm eating. I had a salad for supper. I shot about 30 seconds worth of footage showing my salad that I got from H-E-B. I used vinaigrette dressing. I drank a bottle of water. Matter of fact, the last of the water. Didn't put anything in it, just drank a bottle of water. Trying to eat healthy. I haven't put this other one out, but I went to breakfast this morning with my friends. I ate oatmeal. I had a small oatmeal with raisins. I put honey in it, and a little bit of milk, and a good bowl of oatmeal. Healthy. I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm not trying to eat like a college student. A lot of times I go without eating lunch. I just drink a cup of coffee. That's my lunch. There are days it's like 3-4 cups. First thing when I get up in the morning, get a cup of coffee, make a cup of coffee, take my medication. Breakfast time, whatever I have for breakfast. Sometimes that's the only meal I eat before supper. And another cup of coffee. Later in the day, I'm either drinking water. Well, I drink water anyway, but I'm drinking water, or perhaps I need a boost and I get a cup of coffee. And a lot of times when I get home in the evening, that's the 4th cup of the day. 4 cups of coffee. It is what it is. Melinda Elliott, welcome Melinda Elliott. Now here's another lady. She's got a good sized channel. Her channel is growing. Melinda, I think last time I looked, she's over 5,000 subscribers, and she deserves it. She certainly deserves every subscriber she's gotten, then some. You should drink 4 of these a day. You're supposed to drink 8 glasses or 8 cups of water a day. A glass of water is 8 ounces. This is right at 17. This is 2 cups. You're supposed to drink 4 of these a day. Do I drink 4 of these a day? No. I open up 4 of these. A lot of times I like to drink cold water, refrigerated. My daughter drinks it, just whatever room temperature is. And I'll open a cold bottle and drink part of it. Sit it down, it gets warm. I stop drinking it. I'll go get another bottle, open it up. You know, they're not that expensive. I think the going rate right now is for a pack of 24 is about $3.50. Hell, you go buy a cup of coffee out someplace, you pay $3.50 just about. Can you imagine that? And that's not Starbucks. Oh, am I looking good? Am I looking better? Trim my beard. Uh, Trim the beard. I look good in black. I don't look as fat in black. You can't tell if I'm as fat in black. So I was wearing black today. You know, you get to take a shower, get cleaned up, makes you feel good. Nice hot shower. Took about a 10-minute shower, just soaked in there. Nice hot shower. Um, One of the things you know when people are getting older and they're declining is their hygiene goes down. I try to keep my hygiene up. I try to keep good hygiene. And a lot of times, they just physically, they just don't feel like they can do it. You know, just they won't put forth the effort. And it's sad. You drink at least a half gallon of water a day. Wake up several times at night and drink water. Yeah, you wake up several times at night and have to go pee. All that water you're drinking. I wake up at least once and sometimes twice a night to go to the restroom. I'll sleep 3 or 4 hours. I wake up, gotta go pee, and then I go back and lay back down, go to sleep. A couple hours later, I wake up, go pee. Depending on what time it is, I stay up, or I might go back to sleep again. Um, Depending on what time I go to bed, I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm at work before 7. A lot of absences at work. My school, good God Almighty, the number of absences. We don't have enough substitutes. We can't. It's hard covering the classes. We have to use what they call paraprofessionals that are full-time employees at the school, basically getting them to run around and substitute classes because of all the absences. It's really bad. Really bad. And student attendance is not good. A lot of people are sick. Illness. I had the flu. Screwed up my Thanksgiving break. I mean, Thanksgiving break was basically spent in bed and on the couch. And tell you what, when I'm sick, I'll take a shower every couple of days. I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, it's an effort. I'll take one tomorrow. Oh, Lord have mercy. Just it is what it is, and then it takes a while. You incubate. You get something. It takes a while before it hits you. Then it starts hitting you, and then it hits you hard, and then it lightens up on you. I was taking doctor prescribed Theraflu and cough medicine and a inhaler sniffer put up my nose, and just taking 4 different medicines besides the 7 that I already take. And yeah, I was sick for about 10 days. Well, we plastic bottles. Okay, we get a plastics bin screen every other Tuesday. They pick it up. We put our plastics and cardboard in it, trying to for recycling. Got 2 of the trash cans. They give you one. That they issue you one. You pay $5 a month for the second one. Trust me, sometimes I think about getting a third one, because we put out some trash, Trash pickups every Monday. The only thing I say is thank God we're not having to mow the yard as much. The yard is not growing right now. We still have leaves in the trees, but they're starting to fall. They're falling. And I really, my wife's been working her butt off out working in her garden, trying to save stuff, getting cover for stuff, winterizing stuff, just trying to take care of what needs to be taken care of. God bless her. Yeah, rest and stay hydrated. Rest and stay hydrated. Yeah, people, it used to be aluminum cans. People would collect aluminum cans, and they'd recycle aluminum cans. I don't know if they're still recycling aluminum cans the way they used to, but they're worth a penny or two a piece back in the day. Now, you tell somebody penny, they'll laugh at you. You know, penny. A penny is worth less than it costs to make a penny. Oh, that's one down. Enrique Trevino. Welcome, Enrique. KP Heathen, my friend. Greetings. Please leave a like to support the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. I think about videos that I can do, shorts that I can do, just stuff that people might find interesting. And I just, a lot of times, just don't have the energy to do it. I forget about it. I write notes down stuff, and I forget about them. My wife forgot. she had a little gift for my daughter. Well, we buy stuff for the girl all the time, but the girl buys stuff on my cards and so that you know. She gets basically what she wants, and I pay for it. But yeah, must be nice. Anyway, she forgot what she was going to take to the bridal shower, so I had to go find what she forgot and take it over to her. You know, didn't go in. Some bridal showers for ladies. And I tell you what, things are expensive. She had her photographer go there for like less than 3 hours. It was $300, $100 an hour. I don't even want to tell you what the wedding day is going to be for the photographer to document every damn thing. They use digital use those digital cameras, and I don't even want to tell you what the going rate is now for that, or what the person's charging. I can't wait for it to be over. You know, just can't wait for it to be over, and hopefully, you know, one wedding, memories and all that sort of stuff. But every damn thing's expensive. Everything's killing me. Can't wait for the new administration to come in. We've got a little over a month, and let's just hope we can get through it without them screwing something else up. Joy. Welcome, Joy. Been meaning to visit you. I'm behind. Good God, I'm sneezing again. Hope I'm not getting sick again. It's like, God almighty. After being sick over Thanksgiving break, so give me some peace, please. I don't want to get sick before my daughter's wedding, which is next Saturday. People are on me about getting my rest. I'm getting my rest. I rest. You know, I sit a lot. I was telling one of the kids at school, one of the young people, she's like half my age, works for me. I said, when you get older, you don't need as much sleep, but you need more rest. You don't sleep as many hours, but you need more rest, which is true. Oh Lord. Now the nose is starting to drain. Pizza. Yeah, I like pizza. I like the cheesy bread. Excuse me. I like cheesy bread. Good Lord. I like pepperoni with mushrooms. If I'm going to have two toppings, it's going to be pepperoni and mushrooms. Newman was going to use it. I'll tell you about the post office. Oh, God almighty. They're crying about how bad the service is. The service really is not good. Service is really going downhill. And they're trying to work on the budget deficit, that they're not self-sufficient. And you start looking at, well, look who they're hiring. Look at some of the people that they're hiring. Look at the part-timers that they're hiring to come in and do part-time work. I get other people's mail. Other people get my mail. It's sad. And in the evenings, the mail delivery people, some of them are delivering for like Amazon, or they're delivering for companies. And you still have FedEx, UPS, and all that. And I mean, it's getting bad. They hassle you about how long it takes to make deliveries. They want you to rush, and then when you rush, it's when you're more likely to have an accident, or you're more likely to deliver something to the wrong house, or you damage something trying to get it out and get it on the porch or whatever. I've seen videos where they just throw stuff, and just I don't know what to tell you. But yes, yes, yes. I watched a video about canned mushrooms having maggots in the can. Gross me out. Probably won't buy canned mushrooms ever again. Well, I will tell you this. There have been a lot of recalls. Food poisoning and such, and stuff being contaminated. A lot of the great value stuff that they freeze, like strawberries and various, they've had recalls of some of the great value stuff. They've had recalls like on salmon. I believe it was Costco. I mean, you can look it up, and they have a lot of recalls, a lot of food recalls, a lot of recalls, a lot of food recalls. Remember the onions at McDonald's, and a bunch of people got sick, and a couple people died. Contaminated onions. I think it was from Taylor, but not. I mean, if I misspoke, I apologize. I'm just trying to back to memory of what has happened and stuff that sticks in my mind and all. But back in the days, and it could come to it again, water. Clean water. So many people have gotten sick or have died from contaminated water. It got to the point where people wouldn't even drink water. They wanted to drink wine. They wanted to drink olive oil. They wanted to, they would drink beer. They would drink other stuff because they were worried about the water. They were worried about the cleanliness, or was the water poisoned? And I hope it doesn't go back to that. But you've got to know how to, like boiling water, using water purification tablets, using a filter, knowing how to pre-filter and then how to filter. You know, you got to have a clean water supply. If you're out in the country and you've got a good well with a pump, it would behoove you to put a manual pump on that thing. So if you're ever in a situation where you're in a grid down situation where there's not power, that manual pump where you can pump out water, that water's life. That water's life. You get clean, potable drinking water that's safe. That water's life. And I would still say boil it, and I would still say use filtration on it. Yeah, you got to watch out for that. Brown, green, yeah. The new Doge should take some long time with U.S. Post Office and DOD. That's where the money losses are. Well, they're going to go into the Justice Department. They're going to go into the FBI. There are a couple of million people working for the U.S. government, like in Washington, D.C. They're going to go in and give the place an enema. They're going to shut down they want to shut down some departments. And we've got to really cut back on the spending. We've got to. That's just like NASA with that rocket, that for them to be able to send up this rocket, it's like a $2 billion to send up one rocket. Elon Musk will charge them $90 million for the same type of launch. Uses reusable stuff. 90 million versus 2 billion. Why do they keep doing the 2 billion? Because of all the components from all the different places that they keep all these different thousands and thousands of people working all over the country, where they build a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit there and everything, and it's a scam. You know, same thing with the Department of Defense, the way they do things. More companies are leaving California. More corporate headquarters are leaving California. I saw where Donald Trump turned 10 California counties red, that voted red. 10 counties that had voted blue previously voted red. Laredo, Texas voted red. A lot of these border places voted red. You've got long-time local Democrats, judges, sheriffs, people who are changing parties. It's like back in the day when Reagan was president. Reagan turned a lot of Democrats Republican back in the day. Mike Crusher Reviews. Hello, Mike. I have been talking and not paying attention. Thank you for coming in. Do we have a new video for me to watch? Mike is my go-to consultant for ration reviews, freeze-dried reviews. Another man that deserves a lot more subscribers than he has. If you are not subscribed to him, I encourage you to go over and subscribe. He will subscribe you, and he puts out outstanding content. Nine watching and 15 likes. Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'm about 40 minutes into my video. I'll try to do an hour this evening. Looking at topics. So, I sort of feel like Dave Ramsey sometimes. I talk to younger people, and I will tell them, try to save 15% of your check every month. Try to save 15%, if at all possible. Build up a reserve. Try to have a couple of months worth of bills support, backup. So if something happened to your job or something happened to your pay, you can afford to keep living for a couple of months, pay your bills. Build up your reserves. Try to save money, build up your reserves. You never know, accidents happen, emergencies happen. You know, you don't want to have to go borrow money, at a high interest rate because you've had an emergency. Build up reserves, save money. What comes first? The bills. When you get paid, the first thing you do is reserve the money for the bills. And then groceries. Bills and groceries. Save money. Budget. Work on that budget. Don't waste money. Tithing. Sounds like a Baptist. They're always talking about tithing. Yes. Financial responsibility. Okay. I tell you, when I was attending church regularly, and my wife attends church regularly, my kid attends church regularly, I haven't been going, but I'd always pull out a 20, put a 20 in the plate, and it's like, back in the days before I was retired, with the expenses that I had, it's like I was struggling. And I'd go to church every Sunday, and I'd put a 20 in the plate, And no, I wasn't tithing, but I was giving. I always gave, and I would give to various things that have offerings for this and that and the other thing, and I'd always give them a 20. And a lot of the people who tithe are retired. They don't have the expenses. The older people are the ones that really support the church. If you really want to, it's the older people with the money are the ones that support the church. They're the ones that keep the church running and keep the lights on, pay the pastor. The older folks. I'm sort of transitioning to being one of the older folks. I got a notification, and I didn't watch it. I got a notification the other day that the Bud Files had mentioned me in a video, and then I looked at it. I went over there. I clicked on it, and it talked about. There's this old dude, this old dude who live streams. And I said, oh crap. This old dude that live streams. And that might not have been the exact word, but it's like this old person that live streams, And that's how they were referencing me, this old timer or old person that live streams. And I don't know. It sort of sounds disrespectful, I used to have people call me Pops. To me, that's just, crap. Somebody 50 years old calling me Pops, or in their mid late 40s and they're calling me Pops. I don't know. Respect your elders. Respect your elders. It's not about having enough to tithe at the end of the paycheck. It's about tithing first and trusting God to make the other 90% cover all your needs. Well, I will also tell you this. I'm supporting quite a few folks. you know, I support two women that basically have they seem like they run roughshod over my wallet, and uh, it's like I'm taking care of my own nation. Can just imagine when the grandkids come in. But I hear what you're saying. El Salvador and Bitcoin. I I have never played with Bitcoin. I had somebody wanting sold a travel trailer one time, and I had somebody wanting to pay me in Bitcoin. I said, I don't take funny money. It's cash. I don't play with that funny money. So, we're when we give and when we scriptures basically say when you do something, don't let the left hand know what the right hand's doing. Don't let the right hand know what the left hand's doing. Paraphrasing. Don't go about and brag about what you're giving or what you're, you know, the amount you're giving or whatever. Don't go beat your chest, and everybody looks at, wow, he's blah, 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 blah. Do it quietly. Like when you pray, you're supposed to go pray and go pray in your room. God hears silent prayers. Um, he, you read some of the New Testament, it talks about the hypocrites, you know, who like to be seen. They want to be seen. And, yeah. So, 5 in the house, 15 likes. Might have run off a few people with some of this little stuff we were talking about. Some people don't want to hear about religion, or they don't want to hear about tithing or giving or whatever. And that's good. They say don't talk about politics, don't talk about religion, especially like you're a mixed company. If you're in business for your product or you're in business for your service or whatever, and you do not want to alienate half your customer base. Because the way things are, you're pretty much, 50-50. Just some in the middle, but 50-50. And you start going after one side, you alienate the other side, and hell, there's half your customer base, or your potential customer base. You do not want to do that. There's a stake someplace, one of these TV talk show people went and wanted to order something, pastries, something other, and they got turned down like a custom order. We can't do it for you today. Our boiler's down. So the next day, that person sent somebody else in to make the order, and they took the order and they got the order, so they made a big stink about it. And you had a lot of people, it was in the newspaper and all this on the news and everything. And the owners of the place says, look, we've been in business for 150 years. Our family's been in business for 150 years. And there are times when we have equipment problems. And if there's a day when we have an equipment problem, we cannot, we can't do it. Once the equipment gets back up and running, we'll do it. We do stuff for everybody. But this person made a big stink over the fact that they thought they were being discriminated against because of their politics. And the spokesman for the family said, "No, our boiler went down. You know, we told everybody our boiler's down, and we can't do any custom or we can't do anything with our boiler down." And the next day they had the boiler up and running, and they were taking orders. You know, that's the way things are. The other thing is, like, you get somebody that, stuff's got a shelf life. So you do pastries and you do this and that. It's got a shelf life of a few days. Like donuts, you don't want to eat a 2-day-old donut. They don't taste the way they do when they're fresh. So they'll give you a best by date, and it's like 2 days. So every day they're making. They got they got a shelf life for a couple of days. You buy a box of donuts, you better eat the damn things within a couple of days. Otherwise, you don't want to eat them. Thank you, Uncle Al. He's pushing my. Tell everybody to leave a like and to please leave a comment or going back. You missed my live stream. You can come back and play it afterwards if you'd like. Sometimes I'll tell people, well, you really want the first 15 minutes of it, because I'll go over stuff or I covered something other. And so that's, if you're only, if I did an hour, you won't watch the first 15 minutes because, I got some good meat in that first 15 minutes. So where am I at? So I have the box for Lady Dark Gaming. I'm waiting for her to get back with me for the send off the box. I did the video of Uncle Al, so that's 2 videos. That's 2 new videos I did. And then the next one's going to be is I need to work on Little Lone Prepper's box. And then I'm going to send her, and I got more than this, but I'm going to send her some of these worthless flameless ration heaters she's been asking for. I've been watching newer channels doing reviews and videos and such on rations, and they'll have a 3 or 4 year old ration, and the flameless ration heater doesn't work. From what I am told, and from what I've heard, and from what I've observed, if it's a fairly fresh ration, the FRH work, the US FRH just will work for the first couple of years. After a couple of years, depending on how they're stored and circumstance and everything, they're iffy. So you need to be prepared to boil. In a grid down situation, without electricity, fire, being able to have a cook set, stainless steel pot, water, boil, heat. You need boiling water to reconstitute freeze-dried, something's freeze-dried. You want coffee, you need to be able to boil water. So if you've got mains, retort pouches, you want to heat them, put them in a pot of hot water. Get them hot. The stuff tastes a lot better when it's hot. I'll guarantee you that. Tastes a lot better when it's hot. So I plan on working tomorrow on my channel. I'm going to work on some stuff. I'm going to work on a video for Little Lone Prepper. I'm going to see about getting her box. I got all the stuff. I'm going to see about getting her box loaded up and shoot a video of it. And then I need to verify with her I still have her mailing address. So Little Lone Prepper, if you're still here, please email me your mailing address. I think I still have it, but I might not. And as always, I don't share mailing addresses with anybody. Just email me or text me. If you still have my number, text me, email me your mailing address, and then that'll be my next video. And then hopefully my channel will hit 1900, and I'll do a 1900 subscriber giveaway. I'm about 75 off. And like I said, it grows in spurts. It may be a couple of months before I do my next giveaway video. But I'll do a video of that box. And remember, you want to be in the running for my next subscriber giveaway. Leave me a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released. Well, I've released 2 today. I'm planning on releasing one hopefully this coming week, or maybe the coming weekend, of Little Lone Prepper. That's 3. And maybe there won't be any more, or maybe there will be another 1 or 2 or 3. But I don't do that many videos, so it really shouldn't behoove you to support when I do a video, and leave me a nice comment and leave me a like. It doesn't cost you anything to leave a like. Anytime you watch somebody's video, leave them a like. It helps them. It helps the algorithm. It helps them. Don't not leave likes. It's important. Leave a like to support their channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. It's greatly appreciated when people leave me likes. Yeah, 2-quart pot. Yep. And well, the other thing is sometimes there's 2 of y'all. You need to heat 2 retort pouches. You need to have enough. You need something other to, or there might be a side dish. You've got a main and you've got a side dish. You got to heat the main and the side dish. You know, maybe you want to put in the bread. You want to heat the bread a little bit. So you put the bread in, or you put the tortillas in. You know, you got 2 or 3 things you want to put in that pot to heat them up with the water. So a lot of the things that we consider to be preps are not expensive. Like, they had these for $2. I bought a bunch of them. And I started putting these in boxes. I sent you a box. I'm putting that in them. And I try to put things in my boxes. Like if I sent you a box before, I try to send you other stuff. I don't just send you the same stuff. I try to widen it out and send you some other stuff. Boy Scout pots. Yeah. I hear you. And you can use the hot water afterwards to wash dishes. That's true. That's true. Like, you do these little ration reviews and you use a tray. Everybody's talking about, let's get it out on a tray. You use a tray, and then you start taking the components out, and then every damn thing, that tray's dirty afterwards. Dirty. I will tell you, like, I bought 4 cases of APAC 12-count rations. They're the humanitarian type rations. $450. And I already had some, and I just bought some more. It's a good deal. One of the components that they tend to put in them is they put these smoothies. You get a 6-ounce smoothie. They're very thick. Cut it with some water. Cut it with like 2-3 ounces of water. It thins it out a little bit. Makes it a lot easier. Just a suggestion. And like I said, yeah, it's concentrate. And like I said, if you get some of these rations and they don't have beverages, like the U.S. military MREs, they've got beverages. They usually have a coffee, a creamer, and a sugar, and they usually have a punch, or they have some sort of orange or grape, or Hawaiian punch, or they have some sort of beverage. And well, if they don't have them, get yourself a baggie, put a couple of coffee sticks in it, some sugar, whitener. Put yourself put yourself a lemonade powder, or grape, or punch, or whatever you want. Put a couple of those in there, and and that with your ration, and you got it covered. You got it covered. But just be prepared to boil the beans. Those FRHs aren't worth crap after a couple of years. They really aren't. And coffee is important. Yep. If you look at the box that I sent, I do a box. I put a pack of 3 different types of coffee. And I put a couple of different, like a 10-pack of lemonade and a 10-pack of grape, which I like the grape and I like the lemonade. I buy that stuff by the case. And put that in there. It's just how you do things. It's just doing things with style and how you do things. So I'm going to tomorrow have another live stream at 7. I'm going to try to do my best. I shouldn't be tired out to do it. I'm going to try to do another live stream tomorrow. And appreciate you guys being here. Please look at the videos. Look at the shorts. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Helps me. When you get up in the morning, thank God for the day. You don't know how many days you have. They're numbered. Take your medication. Drink your coffee. Say the Lord's Prayer. Contemplate the day. Be kind to people. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Remember the Scout motto, be prepared. Preparedness. And everybody, please have a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, for another edition of Coffee Talk. Bye-bye, and thank you.